Everybody have a good Thanksgiving. It's pretty uneventful for me. I like that shit. I always liked Thanksgiving as a kid. It was simple, Nobody fucking bothered us, I mean, we used to have like the traditional turkey and all that shit. Like, I mean, I'm sure like the cranberry sauce people fucking depend on Thanksgiving. I mean, when the fuck else do you get cranberry sauce? I mean. You have any cranberry sauce? It's April. No. It's fucking has cranberry sauce in April. we used to have like the regular, the turkey dinner till my mom had to start working, and then she didn't want to fucking cook anymore. She was done with that shit. My dad took over dinner. That was great. All right, kids, who wants to carve the chili? It's all right. Christmas is always a pain in the ass. Because we'd always have this we'd have the relatives over. It'd be this fucking gift-a-thon. It's just such a pain in the ass. Like, grandmother, thanks for the socks. Grandmother, will you tap grandmother? Grandmother, you know what? Go fuck yourself and take your socks, grandmother. I don't give a shit about you. Fucking hang yourself with the socks. She didn't hear me, so, fuck her, My aunt had this thing, like, she just used to do this stocking stuffer thing where she just buy you all this, like, odds and ends shit, which is fine, but she wrapped it all. So it's such a pain in the ass to fucking unwrap and just do all the shit and finally get down to like, oh, yay, fucking nose spray. All right, hey, thanks for the nasal spray. Hey, will you tap her instead of thanks for the nasal shit? My dad, you could always tell the gifts from my dad, they were under the tree because they were always wrapped in a fucking Walmart bag. You open it, it's like, oh, hey, look, it's spark plugs. All right, thank you so much for that. Yeah, well, you need them. I guess I do. It's your car. I don't care. My wife and I, we just had a baby. We have a daughter now. She's 6 months old. We took her to Hank's. We took her to see Santa Claus for the first time the other day. That was kind of a letdown. Because as a kid, it's so magical. I mean, we get there. I mean, we put her on the guy's lap. She didn't cry or anything. She was a fucking trooper about the whole thing. I looked at him. I said, "Hey, how are you, sir?" He's like, a little warm over here. Like, aren't you supposed to be fucking jolly? I mean, when is Santa? Oh, my back. I mean, shut up, dude. Like, nobody's really comfortable putting their kid in an old man's lap when he's wearing fucking shorts, all right? So tough it out. He's actually asked, she's a baby. He said, what do you want for Christmas, little girl? I'm like, well, I want to pull your glasses off and throw them on the floor and then yank your beard and take a dump in your lap. That'll pretty much do it for me. Stupid. It made me think, like, why don't they... Every time I see, like, a homeless guy at an intersection, I'm like, you should invest in a Santa suit. Be like the Salvation Army guy, because you always get guilt tripped into that fucking guy. He says, ding, 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 ding. Saying, oh, fuck. That bell just sounds like shit. All right, here's a 5, dick. But, I mean, imagine, it'd be a lot more cheerful at the stoplight, than just rolling your window up like, oh, God, just don't move. And it's like, ho, 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 ho. Can you give me another couple dollars? Yeah, ho, 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 my car, my sleigh ran out of gas. You ever get that one? My car ran out of gas, man. It's like, oh, lucky it happened right at the fucking gas station, too. It's amazing. It's amazing how that always happens here. You gotta figure, if Santa Claus was real, wouldn't there be like delivery mix-ups somewhere? You know, knock on the neighbor's door. Yeah, my wife got this Lego set for some reason. Oh yeah, my kid was wondering why you got a vibrator. So yeah, we should probably swap that out. You want to come in? We were just about to carve the chili. If you want to come in. Thank you guys for listening. All right, so this one was it was holiday centric. It's we were talking about taking you to see Santa for your second time. I found out after seeing Santa, I found out that she's been through this before.
You hate holidays.
I do.
So I didn't think that he would want to go see Santa. You would have to stand in line.
I also hate like weekdays too, so it's not like this isn't a big deal. But yeah, I ruin holidays for her. We were talking. I was out of town, and you said
my mom was in town, so
right.
I thought it would be fun for her to see her first granddaughter go sit on Santa's lap. Not thinking that this Grinch
be fun for you
you
see my first daughter.
You wouldn't want to go.
I understand. And there really isn't a line of reasoning. We talked about it on the podcast that I never promote. But we talked about it on there where, it's just like, I don't really know why. It's just when she said, we're taking her to see Santa, I'm like, well, I kind of want to be there for that.
Never thought that would happen.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, don't teach her to walk without me, please. But it was just one of those things where I felt like I want to be there, and then you were pretty good at keeping a lid on it, but then you couldn't hang on to it after we went and got the pictures taken.
You were so proud of her. You're like, wow,
yeah,
first time ever sitting on Santa's lap, and she was perfect. I'm like,
she was like,
okay.
She was like a catalog model or something. She was like looking up at him, perfect pose. And I find out you had a rehearsal, and you didn't tell me about it. You little sweet pea. I've always been, I guess. I spent a lot of holidays when it was like, I was by myself, largely before you. So it's like most of the time, my holidays were just like, we'd end up getting families together, and everybody would bring their significant other with them, except me. And so it was like every holiday was like a reminder of, you're alone, John. You're always gonna be alone. Oh, but Santa loves you. So it was. It's like I guess I've grown to not like holidays. But my mom and dad, they're not big on them. My dad's always like, "Don't get me nothing." I was gonna say that in my set, I forgot. Don't get me nothing. It's like I wasn't gonna, but I guess.
And
I should.
He normally tries to give you the gift back.
Yeah, he tries to everything is just a cute. Wait, can't you use it? It's like it's a picture I drew for you. I'm 7. What the fuck? But yeah, he does. He always tries to give it back in some way. You're gonna meet your grandfather, and he'll just be. It'll be a lot of fun. He's a character.
He'll try to feed you chili.
Yeah, lots of chili that we'll carve. But other than that, I got that set. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, because we'll edit it out in the what you saw. But I don't know if people can tell like a difference in the energy starting that set. Because I just decided I was going to open with kind of a bit I had in my pocket, and then go
Something
from there.
Something you've done before.
Yeah, an older bit I've done before on Caplets, because the guy before me was talking about weather in Ohio, so I was like, all right, I'll talk about the earthquake thing. So it kind of lubed them up a little bit, so I was able to, at least at the first half, do pretty well. I think the second half I probably could have done better, but hey, never done any of this before. This is all like, it really is like your first open mic set when you don't know if any of this works. I do that every month now, and I'm finding out I ain't that good. But it's, yeah, I guess it was all right, I guess.
I thought it was great.
Holidays.
She and I were cracking up back there.
I heard I got some laughs from you in the green room, so that's all I really want anymore, is I just want you to giggle.
Yeah.
All right, and kiss your mother. All right. Well, this has been great. So, again, holidays are reminding me I'm alone. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you.
Aw.